What's going on? Why are buses wrapped head to toe in gold and purple? Why are taxis in a small Jungi town flashing the words, "The world waited for you"? Why are people standing in the streets at 1 a.m. with tears in their eyes? I thought something major had happened. And it had. Jungkook came home. At exactly 12:28 a.m. something started. Just a whisper on social media, "국부종님 a hashtag that translates roughly to Defense Ministry Jungkook Return Day. At first, it was just a few posts, then dozens, then thousands. By 1:50 a.m., that single hashtag had over 49,000 mentions, and it wasn't even sunrise. It didn't stop. Another phrase trended right after, National Defense Vice President Jungkook Return Day. By dawn, it was official. The most talked about person on the planet was a 27-year-old soldier walking out of a base in Yeoncheon, and the world wasn't just watching, it was waiting. In Yeoncheon, the entire town transformed. 50 giant banners were placed near the military base, each one shouting a message only fans could understand. Congratulations on Jungkook's discharge. Jungkook, we will protect you now. It's Jungkook's time again. The Bear God's era is over. The Golden Star has returned. 3 massive balloons floated above the town, printed with messages, "We missed you. Golden return, it's time to fly again. Global pop star Jungkook, now go higher." Taxis, fully wrapped in discharge-themed designs. Rolling reminders that the golden maknae wasn't just back, he was coming back bigger. But Yeoncheon was only the beginning. In Seoul, things were unreal. Let's start with Yongsan, the heart of Jungkook's agency, Hybe. If you walked there this week, you'd wonder if you'd stumbled into a theme park. Fans call it Jungkook Land. Jungkook Japan rented ad space inside the 7-Eleven next to Hybe. 1 minute away, giant LED screens blasted his face and videos nonstop. On June 11 to 13, a mobile billboard truck looped video messages from fans across China, Russia, Japan, Korea, and beyond. China's biggest fan base? They launched a food truck in front of Hybe, giving out free drinks and snacks to visitors and soldiers. In subway platforms across Seoul, one message kept appearing. "I will hug you like I did the first day. I've never stopped waiting." And that line, it stays with you, because this wasn't just a return, it was a reunion. Even Incheon Airport, a place people leave and arrive, had a message. On the platform wall of the underground terminal, in bold lettering, "I missed you, Jungkook." Inside a cafe called Golden Bliss, fans recreated his world. Character balloons, fan-designed merch, photo booths, posters tracing his journey. It wasn't just decor, it was love, frozen in time, now finally able to move again. And then came the buses, 4 Seoul city buses, fully decorated in Jungkook's image, circled Hybe and the Festa venue. 2 top-tier city buses ran routes across the capital for an entire month. They weren't just marking his military return, they were honoring 12 years since his debut. 12 years. From a 15-year-old trainee to the man the world now greets with open arms. Back in Yeoncheon, something small but symbolic happened. At Coffee Bay and Baskin-Robbins, any soldier in uniform got free drinks and ice cream, courtesy of fans. Not because they were famous, but because they were brothers in arms. Because Jungkook wasn't just a star, he was one of them. And maybe that's why this hit so differently. When someone shines so brightly for so long, it's easy to forget they need rest, that they're human, that they give everything, and then disappear into silence for 18 months. But this fandom, they never stopped waiting. They counted the days. They made banners. They rented screens, trucks, taxis. They planned a citywide celebration for one man. So when Jungkook walked out that morning, he wasn't stepping out alone. He was stepping into the arms of millions. He didn't just return from the military. He returned to a world that never stopped loving him. And now, the stage is waiting. The lights are warming up, and the world once again has its golden voice back. So, if you've been holding your breath, waiting for the moment he sings again, moves again, shines again, get ready. Because this isn't just a comeback. This is Jungkook's second beginning.